On to you, Virgos. You have the Page of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and then you have the Five of Wands. Now, the Queen of Pentacles in a minor arcana is Virgo. So you did show up in your own reading. And then you also have Virgo cards, or card, here too. Anyway, the Page of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. Someone's delusional about something, or is delusionally optimistic about something. So someone's delusionally optimistic. The Five of Cups could be you, could be somebody else that likes you. The Queen of Pentacles, the Five of Wands. There's a level of skepticism. There's a level of, you Virgos not putting up with a person's nonsense. The Five of Wands speaks to infighting, right? Some of you Virgos may have relationships where it's like you're thinking about moving forward. Maybe this person and you are not built for each other. For you single Virgos, this like I said, it could be you. You and said person don't necessarily see eye to eye. Well, this is very strange. I need to definitely investigate this. Then you have the Magician, and then you have the Empress. So that's like Virgo and Libra, right? Could be a Libra. Could be another Virgo. But what I'm seeing for this is that, like, I'm seeing how, like, you Virgos don't necessarily really quite understand others, in the sense that they're looking at you a little bit like you're delusional on some Page of Cups stuff, where you don't really understand that you're a great person. But I'm seeing how, like, a lot of people look at you like a great person to hang around, be in love with, be friends with, family members with, stuff like that. But the situation that I'm seeing here, though, is that the Judgment and the Eight of Cups, right, and the Knight of Swords represents, but they have a problem expressing that, though. And see, this is where the catch-22 is. Like, okay, maybe us Virgos don't necessarily understand how great we are, but we got to learn that. And I'm not saying for us to be from a dysfunctional perspective. I'm talking about just understanding our own value as a living being, right? Because I'm seeing how other people perceive us as great individuals, right? Knowing that we're valuable. But the thing is, though, is that the Judgment, the Eight of Cups and the Knight of Swords, the way that they interact with us is foul. It's dysfunctional. It's not conducive to actually building a set relationship, if that is in fact what they want. If they're looking to be a family or friends with you Virgos, or in a romantic relationship, they're really coming at you Virgos quite wrong. Instead of them saying that they want a relationship with you, or that they want things to be cool between the two of you, instead of them doing that, they're basically acting passive aggressively. They are ignoring you. They are acting like you don't exist. They're acting like you're not good enough. They're acting like you'll never be able to get close to them. But part of the truth is is that they need to develop something. They need to have, like I said before, Virgo is valor. That's what Virgo is. Virgo is valor, value, bravery. So it's like they have to develop bravery. They have to be brave to take risks on you, right? The Four of Wands and the King of Swords. Everybody wants to be. People don't want to take risks in relationships. They want us Virgos to give them absolute guarantees and all of that. And it's like there are no guarantees. You know, the Four of Wands and the King of Swords is about, again, they would rather be like this, which is to be in a relationship with you and to be in a relationship with you and to be with you. But again, they have a very funny way of showing it. If that's what it is that they want, they got to communicate that. They just can't be an adversary to you and then expect you Virgos to be like, oh, okay. Like, especially now when communication is very key. Say what you want, you know? Because like real talk, how, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I think back on it myself, there's many people that may have wanted to be friends, but they wanted to be friends under the disguise of they getting up in my face. They trying to fight me. They all up in my face. They trying to tell me something. They want to do this. They want to do that. They kind of low key. It's that and the third. It's like, but I feel like I'm getting attacked at all different sides from all four corners. Feel like I'm getting attacked, right? So it's like you got to understand that, you know, when people are giving you that kind of issue, it's like, what are you supposed to do in that type of situation? What are you supposed to do in that type of situation? You know? And then not only that too, but also they want to like have a fist fight with you as kind of like friendships, like how it is, like we supposed to hang out, start being cool through fist fights. And it's like, but that could go either way. You know what I'm saying? Like this could go either way. So it's like, why is it that they just can't say what they want? Because it's like they want a battle. And it's like, why? But anyway, let's clarify the King of Swords. Epiphany, which is like the Temperance, the World, the Nine of Raphael, the Knight of Gabriel, and then you have the Queen of Gabriel to clarify the King of Swords. So the Epiphany would be like Temperance. So Temperance and the World card right here, right? Again, I just see a lot of you Virgos are not really with, you know, trying to get you to be more invested by seeking validation. I honestly, what I'm seeing from you Virgos, I'm seeing that you Virgos are not really seeking anyone's validation. That's something that Virgos, we used to do when we were younger, when we didn't necessarily know what exactly was going on. But now we have a better understanding of what's going on. And I just see a lot of us Virgos are not worried about trying to seek validation from anybody. You know, there's a sense of, and see, it's so funny because when you're hanging out with people and you're seeking validation, it's like, oh, you're dependent or codependent if they're dependent on you. But then when you hang out by yourself, because you're like, you know, a lot of people are full of it. Now it's like, oh, you're guarded. And it's like there's no such thing as just a mere observation of how things are going and choosing to not be about that. It's like everything is diagnosable. You know, everything is, something's got to be wrong with you. It's like, what about if I just Virgo, right? I notice patterns. I've noticed it when I'm socializing with people and I'm trying to get to know them and everything like that. They don't use their common sense. They turn their common sense off in their brain and they do a bunch of stupid stuff that puts them in a messed up disposition and they expect me to take care of them like they're a child and I'm their parent. And I'm just not down with that. So why is it that I gotta be wrong for expecting an adult who's 18, who I'm not even genetically related to just basically cover their own six, cover their own back instead of having to essentially, have to take care of them like they're a child and put the powder on them and put the diaper on them and all of that stuff. And so because of that, because us Virgos have a lot more stable confidence, because our confidence would flux, it would be static, it wouldn't be stable. So because us Virgos are developing a stable kind of confidence, it's not overconfidence where it's like we're overdoing it. It's just right. The world, right? The world, the Nine of Raphael, right? The world and the Nine of Raphael speaks to there's a lot more opportunities because we're starting to understand, you Virgos are starting to understand that put yourself in a position, to have what you want and don't be embarrassed about it. The Nine of Raphael represents, and there's a level of confidence. The Nine of Raphael is confidence, actually going for what it is that you wish for, what you want. The Knight of Gabriel and the Queen of Gabriel is, and being true to oneself. And yeah, it may step on a couple of people's toes where they get upset, but again, we're not looking for validation. That's one of the things that I used to do. I wanted a relationship, but I'm trying to fix the relationship. Like I'm going through dysfunctional relationship after relationship, right? I'm trying to fix the relationship and everything like that because I want it to be fixed. And what I missed was the information. I'm over here trying to fix it. So this person is getting me with the lack of information, the lack of experience, and the lack of wisdom that come from those things. When I did the research, right, much years later, right, 2017, when I'm going through my issues with somebody who I could have really taken it or left it at that point because the other person kept asking me to be in a relationship. And I'm like, but why? Like, why can't we do this thing the civilized way where X, Y, and Z? Because what I'm trying to explain to you is that you are broken, you are hurting, and I'm not necessarily trying to add to the damage, but at the same time, being in a relationship with you is only gonna cause more damage because you still haven't healed that thing yet. You still ain't healed that yet. So you have to figure that out. But I am attracted to you though. Of course, safe to say that didn't go well, right? Try to get into a relationship, try to do things the right way or the correct way, and for myself, the correct way for myself, right? What I saw fit, and boom, the hammer got smacked down. You know what I mean? Boom, immediately. So what happens is that the Nine of Raphael represents us as Virgos. We're not supposed to be looking for validation. If a person is not open to be in a relationship, it's not our obligation to fix them. It's not our obligation to communicate, to teach them how to communicate. They have to learn to communicate. They have to learn to ask for what it is that they're looking for. They have to learn, because see, them even saying that they would want you Virgos to be in a relationship would mean that they have figured out and made a resolution or have resolved certain problems within themselves enough to actually be able to verbalize that stuff. A person can say that they want to date you, but want to date is just a matter of a probability or a possibility. But are they actually built for it? That's something that you have to really test it out and see. And then, like I said before, the Knight of Gabriel and the Queen of Gabriel, not really being too worried about who you essentially offend, because as long as you're not going too disrespectfully, it should be okay. But that's it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to get the YouTube channel to 100K. Got 17,530 subscribers. Smash the subscribe button, like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all, so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. And come through and get the readings, as well as cybersecurity services, birth chart readings, the books that I have there on Amazon, clothing. The list goes on and on and on about, the value that I bring to the table. But the link to that is in the comment section below, called the Linktree link. And on my website, you can definitely ask me about it. But yes, that's pretty much it, though. Appreciate you. Peace.